Welcome to Non-Fiction Reviews. The Year of Magical Thinking is a memoir written by Joan Didion that recounts the year after her husband's death. In the book, Didion reflects on her grief, her marriage, and her memories of her husband, John Gregory Dunn. The book begins with the sudden death of Dunn, who suffered a fatal heart attack while they were at home together. Didion describes her shock and disbelief at his sudden death, and her difficulty in coming to terms with it. She begins to experience what she calls magical thinking, a belief that if she performs certain rituals or thinks certain thoughts, she can bring her husband back to life. Throughout the book, Didion explores the nature of grief and the ways in which it can manifest itself. She describes the physical symptoms of grief, such as loss of appetite and sleeplessness, as well as the emotional and psychological aspects, such as guilt and anger. Didion also reflects on her relationship with her husband, their shared experiences, and the memories that they created together. The book also touches on the themes of mortality and the fragility of life. Didion reflects on the deaths of other people in her life, including her daughter and her own parents. She examines the way that death can impact families and how people cope with loss. Didion's writing style is poetic and introspective, and she weaves together her personal experiences with philosophical and literary reflections on grief and loss. The book is a moving and honest account of the emotional turmoil that comes with the death of a loved one. One of the central themes of the book is the concept of magical thinking. Didion describes how, in the aftermath of her husband's death, she began to believe that if she performed certain rituals or thought certain thoughts, she could bring him back to life. This kind of thinking is common among people who are grieving, and Didion explores the way it can both comfort and delude those who experience it. Another important theme in the book is the nature of memory. Didion reflects on the way that memories can be both comforting and painful, and how they can change over time. She also examines the way that memory can be unreliable, and how people can create false memories or distort the truth to suit their own needs. The book also touches on the theme of identity. Didion reflects on how her identity was tied up with her husband's, and how his death forced her to confront her own sense of self. She also examines the way that grief can alter a person's sense of identity, and how people can struggle to find a new sense of self after experiencing loss. Here are 5 takeaways from the book. 1. Grief is a deeply personal experience. Didion's book highlights the fact that each individual processes and copes with grief differently. There is no right or wrong way to grieve, and it's important to give yourself the time and space to work through your emotions. 2. The mind can play tricks on us in times of grief. Didion's magical thinking refers to the irrational beliefs and superstitions that can arise when someone is grieving. This can include a sense of denial or an unwillingness to accept the reality of the situation. 3. Grief is a physical experience. In addition to the emotional toll of grief, it can also take a physical toll on the body. Didion writes about the physical symptoms she experienced during her period of mourning, such as exhaustion and a lack of appetite. 4. Coping with grief is a process. Didion's book shows that there is no quick fix when it comes to grief. The healing process is slow and unpredictable, and it's important to be patient with yourself and give yourself the time you need to heal. 5. We can find comfort in shared experiences. Although grief can be isolating, sharing our experiences with others who have gone through similar losses can be comforting. Didion's book is a testament to the power of writing and storytelling as a way of connecting with others who have experienced loss. The Year of Magical Thinking is a deeply personal and introspective book that explores the themes of grief, loss, memory, and identity. Didion's writing is poetic and insightful, and she offers a moving and honest account of her experiences in the year after her husband's death. The book is a valuable resource for anyone who has experienced loss, and it offers a thoughtful and empathetic perspective on the process of grief and healing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content on non-fiction. Let us know in the comments what other non-fiction books you like to see on our channel.